Dan, just spoken a fair bit about tipper of this group. Must have been pretty happy with the way they've come back there at 7-7.
Yeah, no, I thought they were very brave. Like, first of all, the Reds were good. Like, we were dominant in the first 20 minutes. They swung the momentum there. Just, we had a couple of issues around set piece that we spoke about at half time, and then we just spoke about duplicating the first 20 minutes from 40 to 60. But I think we're in really good condition this year. We always train hard, but I think we've got pre-season right, and we saw the fruits of that in the second half. Managed to finish the game well. Lost another couple of years with about 5 minutes to go there when Harry Wilson scored under the post. He's a good footballer. But overall, really pleased for the boys and especially the debutants.
It's important. Noah showed a lot of composure in that second half. Seemed to play with a lot of patience and just do some nice things. Madam.
Yeah, I've said all week that he's just a pretty calm and composed kid, and nothing rattles him or worries him too much. And he did some really good things out there tonight, and he'll just continue to learn and grow and get better and better as a footballer and as someone who's got to direct us around the park. And I think for the most part of that second half, we managed to give him a decent platform. Our line out was better, our maul started to get some dominance. There was a good platform for him to work off.
He didn't get rattled at all, then there was a couple kick with dead and dropped one as well, but then made a crucial turnover down the other end.
Yeah, he's got the ability to just park things quickly, which is it's a good trait to have as a 10 because you're going to make mistakes. All players make mistakes. The greats have made plenty of mistakes. We're all human beings. It's how you respond and how you react to it. So I think he's pretty pleased.
Tommy Wright's another one who obviously did the same. He maybe a little bit too eager in the first half and then redeemed himself afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's why Tommy got a start. His footwork and ability to beat a man one-on-one is his point of difference, and he's quick. When he goes, he goes. Roddy was good.
39 degrees in kick-off.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it was warm. I'm not going to lie, but we definitely felt it. But I was just proud of the boys and how they dug deep through that. As Dan said, we came out and we started really well. And the momentum shifted in the first half. But I was proud of how the boys came out in the second half and just continued to build on that. And just proud of the effort and most importantly coming away with the win.
What was going on at the scrum time, Al? It seemed like you guys had a rough time of it in the first half there.
Yeah, mate. We did. There was a few technical issues, but I think it was good to get out of the way in round one. And just it's an area that we're going to continue to grow on, and it's definitely an area that we were going to continue to have pride on. So, it wasn't up to scratch tonight, but it's definitely a growth area going into next week.
Did it surprise you, given that you guys are all Wallabies in the front row there? I know Danielle is there too on the other side, but did it surprise you that you were so far on the back foot there?
No, I didn't, mate. Because we knew that in terms of a forwards perspective, it was going to be a tough battle up front. And you got to give credit to the Reds. They showed up there in the line out, and at scrum time. And I think from us, we just need to be better there, and we need to be better adjusting on the run, instead of just back-to-back penalties in the scrum. So it's definitely a learning area for us, and just looking forward to getting better, especially around our set piece.
First choice as captain of penalty about 20 metres out, right in front. I'm sure Dan was probably screaming a few things down the line, but decided to go for the line out. What was running through your head?
We started fast. We came out and we put pressure on them from the start, and I just want to capitalise on that momentum. A couple of things didn't go our way, but I just wanted to back the boys and back our Drew in the line out. And I'm just happy with how the boys reacted to that.
Considering that fast start, you probably could score 3 tries there. What's the message under the post when you find yourself down 7-7?
It's just about getting on the next job. As I said, we came out hard, but they did well in terms of building momentum back for them. So for us, it was about just moving on to the next job, and that was a kick-off, and just trying to put back pressure onto them.
What particular moment were you most pleased with that Noah in terms of looking for him
really loved how calm he was. You know, especially as we said, how we put that kick down, you know, and it went out a dead ball. But he was so calm with how he delivered messages, you know, and he wasn't rattled. You know, it felt like he was someone that's been playing 50 Super Games. You know, and that's a credit to him. And I know that, as Dan said earlier, he's only going to grow as a player, and you know, I'm looking forward to him and just seeing what he delivers throughout the year.
And you've probably seen Henry run that line a million times. What was it like watching it from the other side?
Yeah, not as good as what it was last year. That's for sure. But it was a good play. You know, we probably could have gone a bit harder at them in defence there. We knew that play was coming. Let them get to the line and play on top of us, which isolated Noah in defence there, and so we got some learnings there. We were just probably a little bit too passive as a group. But great to see Silky back in Canberra and get the you know, the response and the recognition that you'd expect for him. He's a much loved character of our community. He's always a Brumbie. He knows that.
You mentioned maybe a few tweaks at half time there. Did anyone need a rev up, or round one kept a little things?
Oh, you know, we had some pretty robust discussions in the forwards, but it wasn't a, you know, we weren't giving guys a rev up or blaming anyone. We just, you know, we needed to make some adjustments around a couple of key areas and understand what we're doing well in the first 20 minutes. Because as we've spoken about, the first 20 minutes we were ticking along nicely there. So, you know, there's, as I said, there's some learnings there. But she's always a ding-dong battle up front against the Reds. Always is. It's scrum, line-out maul. You know, we're not playing against a pack of lightweights. They've been around Super Rugby a few years now. I know everyone keeps calling them young, but Liam Wright will be 32 and I'll still be calling them young. But they're a good pack of forwards and made us work hard for every inch.
Yeah, obviously a lot going on in Canberra today, state of emergency, 39.5 degrees. So spoke all week about wanting to performance that Canberra could be proud of. Do you think you delivered that? And how are you guys feeling given everything that's going on here?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's, you feel it sort of puts it into reality. Honestly, I pulled up my garage door at about 3:30 this afternoon to go to the office to do a bit of work, and there were two police officers, sorry, and a couple of members from the Army Reserve out the front, just starting the door knocks around the Chapman area, and it was like, oh god, what are we going to footy to go to? What have I done? But so it puts it all into perspective, you know. So our thoughts are with, you know, we've had Will Miller over Christmas. You know, the Lonigans are in that area as well. We've got staff who live down that way, and obviously, you know, many of our supporters and people that are within our community. So it's, you know, that one was something we spoke about before the game, and it's, you know, hopefully we put a smile on a few people's faces tonight.
Did you wait to hear what the cops and the Army officers had to say, or did you hide out to the office?
Yeah, they asked me what my fire exit plan was. I said, bump up the insurance and get out.
Are you guys in any danger down at Chapman? Like, what did that like? Did they just say have a plan ready, or?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'd probably just head straight to Brumbies HQ, to be honest. It's the safest place to spend most of the time there. So.
You nervous about that? You obviously got a young family.
Yeah. It's, you know, we feel for all the people that are. Yeah, it's you know, it's not a pleasant time for Australia or you know, the ACT and obviously the South Coast area, and we're looking forward next week. We're going to get down to Braidwood, and I know they've got a rugby comp on down there. There's 60 teams, so all the boys will be keen to get down there and help out and yeah, just make sure that we're amongst the people that have been affected the most. I know that that's certainly something that Tomo's driving, and we are as a team as well.
Do you think Super Rugby's on something starting the season in 39-degree heat? So finally got the formula right?
No, it's, yeah. We talk about player welfare, like, you know, we've got big men having a run around and they're in good condition, but I'm hoping round one next year is not anywhere near January 31. You're limited with your preparation time, and it's dangerous. It really is. So it's not for me to make those decisions, but I'm sure that people that make them will have a look at what next year looks like.
You know, someone that has to suffer through it. Imagine you echo those comments.
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost, it is what it is this year. But as Dan said, hopefully it is a bit later next year. But as I said on today, mate, it was just a good effort from the boys. We knew it was going to be hot. That's something that we look at early in the week. I'm happy with our staff. They did everything they can to try and help us out there. But at the end of the day, the boys have to dig deep, and we're able to do that. So.
Yeah, what do you make of Solomon?
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah, he had some good carries. Young Lucas defended him well there. A couple of times off line out. I thought he came up with a big play there off in the second half. Chase hard on a contestable kick from Joey, forced turnover off the back of it, and I think Righty scores not long after, and they're the sort of qualities. Everyone thinks about attack and that sort of thing, but he brings other qualities as well. So I thought it was a good solid year for Sol, and like all of us, he'll be better. He's now got a good 55, 60 minutes on board of Super Rugby. He knows what to expect now. So I thought he did well.